Did you know Chiang Rai was the northernmost city in Thailand? Well, I'm here for a few days to check it out. I know there's a famous white temple and the border of Myanmar is just a few minutes away. But that's all I know about the city. Let me show you my hotel room and then we're gonna head out and explore it. I'm staying in a guest house called Ban Podi Din. I would say it would be equivalent to a 3-star hotel if we were in Bangkok. And I'm paying about 23 USD per night, 24, something like that. Let me just turn the camera around and show you guys. So we have a very hastily made bed. And then, it's pretty spacious. There's a bright window with, we're overlooking the property, the parking lot. And then over there, you can barely see it, but over there, there's the street. It's very green. We're pretty close to the center of Chiang Rai. Not entirely in the center, but maybe 15 minutes walk from the clock tower. And then, we have a TV. We have a mirror. We have a mini fridge right here. And a kettle. That's always good. Some water. The water's complimentary. I'm not sure if they're going to stock it up, but I hope so. There's also the hangers. We have some slippers. That's great here as well. And then let me show you the bathroom. So there's the bathroom. We have a toilet, of course. It would be weird if we didn't. Then, of course, there's a sink. That's me. And then here is the shower. I have already been outside. I got a haircut here. It was 120 baht, which is about 3.5 USD. For a haircut with a fade and everything. Amazing. That's just the prices you get up here in the north. Much cheaper than in Bangkok. Although I do have to say there are a lot of tourists here. It's not really 100% as cheap as it would be if this was, I don't know, somewhere in the villages around here or in the small towns around here. But either way, last night's dinner and this haircut are the only times I was able to really go out and see the place, so I haven't seen a lot yet. This is going to be a first impressions video. Let's head out. So there are 2 floors to this place. I'm staying on the second one. And the reception is just on the first floor at the very back, near the exit. If you're looking for a place to stay in Chiang Rai, I can highly recommend Ban Podi Din. It's a very good place. And the owners are very, very friendly. There's a little dried up river here. In fact, there was a flood in Chiang Rai a few months ago, and you still see some mud in places. A total of 45 people ended up dying in these northern Thai floods, and the main, brunt of it was here in Chiang Rai. This happened just a few months ago. However, now it doesn't even look like, there's anything left of that. Unfortunately, the sidewalks are not usable in many parts, or non-existent. Also, these are a bit sketchy. You can easily fall through. All right, I'm a bit hungry. It's time for lunch. So I think I'm gonna hop in there. I've sat down at this very insane restaurant. Look at this. It looks like I'm in the jungle. This is somebody's home as well. So there's the restaurant over there. It's family-led, very, very nice, and very close to the walking street that's open on Saturday here in Chiang Rai. Now let's head more into the center to see the clock tower and some temples. This morning I had coffee at this very nice coffee shop called Finn, and they have a very good breakfast platter as well. It cost me about 5 USD, which is okay if you consider that Western food and brunch is more expensive here in Thailand than local cuisine. That meal just now, by the way, was only 3 USD or 3.5. Not much at all. And then this is where I got the haircut, Gaban shop. Looking at me, you can tell whether they did a good job or not. But the haircut was only 120 baht, which is again 3.5 USD for a haircut. What is going on? Over there is a very cool fruit market. It also comes alive at night. And I got a mango and apple yesterday in there for 70 baht. It also continues on, and there's a night market that's open every night until, I believe, 10 or midnight. I believe the walking street is down this way, and I see some action. So let's head there. and change plans a little bit. It's currently 3:30 and the place just opened, but let's see what there is. Also, this is only open one time a week, on Saturdays. So it's a very special occasion. That looks beautiful. If I hadn't eaten yet, then I'll be eating right now. I cannot describe it to you the smells that are in here. It smells so good. And look at this over there. Why are so many chairs there? Oh, it's the eating area. Cool. If you want me to come out here tonight and have dinner at this place and make a video about it, put it in the comments. Maybe I will do that. Let me have a waffle though. That would be good. Sorry about the drumming noise, guys. Don't know what they're doing, but let's have a look at these. We have a waffle with black chocolate and one with white chocolate. I'm gonna finish these. Oh my god, the music is getting louder. I'm gonna finish these and then I'm gonna come back later tonight, I think. And then we're gonna head to the temples. There's actually multiple streets of this, and some vendors are only opening up now. So I feel like all of this will be eventually full of stalls. It's gonna be a really, really cool little market, a big market rather, that we can explore later. I'd argue this is the main street of Chiang Rai over there, and then the clock tower should be just over this way. Also, if you want to know why I'm wearing sunglasses the whole time, the sun is actually really crazy around here. It's nowhere near like Bangkok. In Bangkok it's really cloudy, and even if the sun is out, the impact of the sun isn't as severe. Here in the north, the sun really messes you up, even though it's cooler than in Bangkok. It's only like 30 degrees only. In Bangkok it's like 34, 35. But it feels just as hot, if not hotter. Like I'm sweating right now. And there it is, the Chiang Rai clock tower. I would argue that the Blue Temple and the White Temple are probably the most famous landmarks of the city. I'll show you the Blue Temple as well. We're gonna have to take a bike to get there. But first, let me show you some temples around this area. I love it when it's a bit shaded like this. It's much more endurable because it's not actually that hot, as I said. Look at this, I found another market around here, and apparently that one's open every day. Not just on Saturdays. There's also a lot of good stuff. A lot of spicy stuff, that's for sure. Look at the meat section. And there's a second slightly less impressive clock tower. Well, a lot less impressive, but still, it's a clock tower. It's functional. From what I can see, there are 3 temples bunched up really close next to each other. And they're all in the same area. This is the first of them, and it's called Wat Phra Singh, I believe. This is the entrance to it. Already looks very impressive. Let's check it out. Please don't be closed. Should be open. It should be open. How we get inside? Oh, over there? Yeah, okay, that's an open gate. Alright. It's very golden, something you get a lot in Thai temples. Temples are often a refuge for stray animals, like the cat you just saw, or this dog. because kindness to animals is a virtue in Buddhism. There's a monk. Very cool. The monks are keeping this place really clean. And there's a second temple, so let's take our shoes off and go inside. Wow, this one is stunning as well. Guys, this is just one of 3 temples in this area. Not even one of the main attractions of Chiang Rai. But look at this. This place is crazy. Okay, check out this market. It's right next to a temple. And it has everything you can imagine. A lot of sombreros for some reason. Seems pretty local. This market is massive. I think it's like a food marketplace as well. It probably pops off in the morning, this one. Unlike the others. They have fresh produce, they have chili, there are flowers. Everything you find in a typical Thai market, to be fair. Very cool. The smell is a bit pungent, but apart from that, pretty good. And there's temple number 2. Right, that was temple 2 of 3 before we go to the blue temple. The third one is just around the corner over there. There's the third temple, and we need to somehow cross this road, which is not too easy. So we're gonna have to wait for those cars to pass and for this one car to pass. Okay, there we go. There's a vendor here with some food. Looks like banana leaves or something like that. Usually just some rice or fruits in there. Not entirely sure. That looks stunning though. Look at this. I'm gonna go inside the temple in a bit, but first let's check out the exterior. That temple might have been my favorite yet. That was really cool. Lots of monks, some women in traditional dresses, and dogs. So a win-win-win, I would say. Now I'm gonna get a grab bike for about 40 baht, I guess, maybe $1, to go about 10 minutes from here, from the city, to the Blue Temple, which is on the north side of the river. Let's check that out next. That temple was called Wat Phra Kaew, by the way. A very, especially Kaew, is a very like Burmese name, I would assume, which makes sense because it's close to the border. And then here you have some foreign writing as well. In fact, I believe the lowest of these is Burmese, or is it? I believe one of these is Burmese. I can confirm that it definitely looks very blue. Alright, look at this. You can't enter over there. You can't step on this. However, that is stunning. Whoa. Yeah, I can totally see why this temple is so popular. It's just absolutely beautiful. Blue and gold and some red. The color scheme is insane, and there's a different building there, which I think you can go on top of, hopefully, maybe. We'll figure it out. It's not a particularly huge temple. I think it's about the size of the other one that I just went. However, there's a lot more tourists here. And there's actually a tour bus standing just on the other side of this. So, yeah, you can imagine how popular this place is. Well, I don't think it's going to get any better than this after I've seen all the temples and showed you the market. I have a few more days in Chiang Rai, so there's a lot of things that I want to see and do, including the White Temple, which will be a separate video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will end it here and sign off. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton with the algorithm. And also I have a buymeacoffee.com link in the description if you want to buy me a coffee, which is not necessary, but if you want to do that, you can. All right. With that, I'm going to sign off from the Blue Temple here in Chiang Rai. And see you in the next one. Bye for now.